Hey everybody, it's Queen of Light 1111. Hope you're doing well. I am here for your afternoon reading. And it's the afternoon. It's 12:21. Wow, that's like mirrored numbers. So anyway, wanted to do something. It's going to be a little long. I'll tell you right now. I use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wow, I didn't even know it was 11. 11 decks. I'm literally sliding off of the table here with the cards. I used the Morgan Greer deck for the overall energy. I used the Celtic for the masculine's energy. I used the Before Tarot to get energies of what was happening before this moon. I used the After Tarot to find out what's happening after these current energies marinate. I have used the Tarot Illuminati for the Divine Feminine. Her clarifiers are through the Mystic Dreamers Tarot. His clarifiers are through the Rider-Waite. The current connective energy is with the Celtic, and the future energies are with the Arcanum Tarot. And then I had to use the divination, the legacy of the Divine Tarot for clarifiers for the current and future energies. And then lastly, our Lenormand. Okay, before we get started, couple of things. One, wanted to let you know or remind you all that, again, our tickets are on sale. Laura from Be a Good Soul and I are having our California tour for our 2B1 series starting next month. So if you want to purchase your tickets to join Laura and I on understanding the journey of the masculine, the feminine, and union energies, and how to truly stand in your power, please join us in one of our dates in California. And again, we're going to be in the San Francisco Bay Area. We're going to be in San Diego and LA. Tickets and details are on queenoflight1111.com. Also wanted to mention that I'm on Instagram, so if you're not following me there, please do so. It's Queen of Light 1111, and I will say that I love Instagram. I love it. I try to do readings there on Tuesdays and Thursdays when possible because I'm on YouTube Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I don't respond to direct messages, so if you are trying to reach me through a DM on Instagram, I don't check those. I get so many that it's just too difficult to keep up. So if you want to get a hold of me, you want to send me a message, email me at queenoflight1111@gmail.com. And then lastly, I don't tolerate any type of negativity or low vibration, whether on my YouTube channel or on Instagram. And so if you harass my viewers, if you harass my audience, if you try to tell me how to read, then I would just ask that you unfollow me or unsubscribe, because everything that I channel with the truth. I channel through the light, and I do these free readings for all of you so that you can have some guidance. And if I see on Instagram that people are getting off vibe or in a vibe that doesn't match with me or my audience, then I will remove them quickly. So just wanted to let you guys know. I came across an awesome YouTube reader just within the last few days, and I wanted to make sure that I share that with you, because again, the more you guys, as you're in your journey, you will either align or start to misalign with readers. And, there may be a time where, you're no longer resonating with my readings. And so I want to make sure that you guys are able to go to people that are in the light, okay? And I have a great person. I don't even know her, but I just found her channel, and I've been watching her videos, and she is so lovely. Her YouTube channel is called Guided by Angels. And she really is. She has great messages, great insight on the twin flame journey. I don't know when she started her channel, but I really do like her. I like her energy. I like her messages. So please check her out, okay? All right, we have a super big reading today, and I'm excited because I can tell you that I know things have shifted and we are headed towards union. And if you don't feel like you are, then maybe perhaps you're not in this collective. But we have week after week, reading after reading. I've been channeling, and we've been getting cards that fly out from 11 different decks that say that we are coming into union. And if I use 11 decks, okay, and they have 80 cards each, just think about that. That's 880 cards, right? That's 880 cards. Think about then when I'm using, again, 11 decks, 80 cards, 880 cards, okay? It's 78 or 82, depending on the deck that I use. 880 cards. And then getting so many repeats out of different cards. I mean, I'm telling you, that is a strong message from Spirit. Let me tell you what we have today. I'm so excited. We have offers coming, inspiration of offers, movement of offers, then making offers by the masculine. We have the lovers. 1, 2, 3, I think like 4 times on the feminine side. We have the 2 of cups 3 times, I think, in the future energies. We've got the commitment, the ring that comes out in the Lenormand as the message from Spirit. I'm telling you, union is upon us, okay? Union is upon us. Let's go ahead and get started. I may not do top down because there's just way too many cards. I'm just going to try to get through the messages. Underlying energy. So the overall energy, here's the difference. I want to make sure I tell you guys. When I say overall energy for the masculine and feminine, when I'm doing this top row, overall energy means just what is happening in the masculine or feminine's world today. What are they going through? Sometimes it could be connected to the journey. Sometimes it's not, okay? When I say underlying energy, which is the bottom of the deck when I'm going over the masculine and feminine's head, heart, and 3D space, right? That's the bottom of the deck cards. That just means that is the central theme of what is happening. So overall energy, bottom of the deck, is the 10 of Pentacles. And look at this, 3 of Swords in the reverse, which means that we are releasing pain. We are releasing sadness. 3 Swords came out for this poor feminine 2 times today, okay? I was like, my heart's breaking for her. But she's getting over it. She's the Magician again. So overall energy, but this is what it is centered around. It is centered around the long-term plans that they have individually or maybe even together. 10 of Pentacles is a repeat card for him. 10 of Pentacles comes out in his before energy for his 3D space. So this is the overall energy for them, but this is what it is centered around. Long-term planning of their lives. The masculine's underlying energy for his head, heart, and 3D space is centered around justice. Justice and communication. So he wants to set things right with his feminine. That is what all of these cards are related to. For her, she is in the 5 of Cups energy. So she's looking back at the past. She is heartbroken. Okay, 5 of Cups is like regret. It's about looking back at the past. The card right underneath it, and underneath it is the Empress. This is her. She is very much processing some pain, some sadness, and it has to do with heartbreak. It has to maybe do with, the third parties that were in their lives in the past. And again, there is no third party, okay? There is no third party. So again, if you're in this collective, there is no third party. And so very much here, she is thinking about the past and these past wounds. And in my last reading, that's what was bubbling up, okay? And that is what she's processing in this moon, in this, in this moon time. His clarifiers is 3 of Cups and 9 of Pentacles. So he's trying to gain confidence, okay? Self-esteem, as he desires to come back into union, okay? And what is hers? Hers, 3 of Swords again for her. Oh, Page of Pentacles. She's just sad. She's like, where is this offer? Page of Pentacles in the 3D, okay? She's just sad. It's not coming through. And she's just heartbroken, and she's heartbroken as she mulls over the past. and this offer. There's not an offer in the material at this time, and she's kind of over it. And what's really interesting, I'm going to tell you right now, the card here underneath the Empress is the Hermit. So she kind of is in the Hermit's energy a little bit. Her third card here in her clarifiers is the Hermit as well. So it's just telling me she's kind of gone within. She is very much, healing herself. She's gone within. She is an ascended, evolved feminine. Okay, she's in her Empress power, and she wants to get out of that heartbreak. She wants to get out of that sadness. Bottom of the deck for the before energies, we'll go ahead and take 3. It is the Sun. Okay, this is the beginning of illumination. They have been illuminated. They are enlightened. Here he was in this energy before, drinking from every cup, drinking from third-party cups, drinking from his feminine's cup, right? He didn't have a good cup to give, okay? There's like a fish in this cup. He's looking at it. He's just not, he's in a page energy. This is what was happening before. And that is in the before what has caused her heartbreak is that he's drinking from every cup. And there was a little illumination at that time. So in the before energy, he's healing those things, okay? And in the before energy for her, there was these offers, but the offers weren't truly made in a good way. There's heartbreak with it, and that's what happened with the connection, okay? In the after tarot, we'll take 3 cards, and it's the King of Wands. People start to take direction. If you look here, I don't want to give you the spoiler, but inspiration of an offer, making the offer, and the offer actually materializing. It's because people, they take control of this relationship. They cut themselves out of self-imprisonment, and then they can manifest this new beginning, okay? So that is the after tarot. That is the before tarot. Now, let's get started. Overall energy for the masculine. Well, let's see. He is representing himself as the King of Cups in his overall energy. So he's really trying to balance his mental and emotional state. So his first card out, Page of Pentacles. He wants to make an offer, okay? Remember, Page of Pentacles is a dupe to his 3D space. To his head space in the after tarot. It's a dupe to her clarifiers in her energy. The Page of Pentacles also comes out... Let's see. I don't know. We'll get to it. But for now, the Page of Pentacles is in his overall energy. It's one of her clarifiers, and it is in the after tarot for his headspace. So he's really thinking about proceeding or being inspired to make an offer. 2 of Wands, he's planning how to do that. But I clarified the 2 of Wands. What is he planning? He's planning, but he has conflict over which way, how to do it, okay? He's conflict with the 2 of Wands. The 2 of Wands is a dupe to his heart space. And this conflict is very much over, this is 5 of Swords. So this is like a loss. This is a conflict. This is where, he didn't win and she didn't win. The 5 of Swords is a dupe to her 3 of Swords space. So it could be that, he knows what he's done in the past and he's just conflicted over how is he going to convert this to a win in the future. 9 of Wands, he's wounded, okay? But he's not giving up. He wants to come forward with his truth. Knight of Swords, and he is the King of Cups. So he's trying to emotionally and mentally balance himself at this time. So he comes back or becomes this sensitive masculine that can help heal this 3 of Swords that this feminine is in today. What is her overall energy, okay? So her overall energy, remember, bottom of the deck for, it has to do with 10 of Pentacles, manifesting her long-term plans, okay? Page of Cups. Page of Cups comes up in her headspace. This is what she's looking for, right? It's like this inspiration of a love offer. Like, are you going to come to me with an offer, masculine? Okay, Page of Cups. And so then we have the Magician, and she's like, you know what? Yes, I am hoping for this, but you know what? I am the Magician. That's how she's representing herself. I am the Magician. I am manifesting my own reality. I have learned my lessons. 3 of Pentacles. I am going to be successful in my life, and I'm going to open myself up to people who are able to receive love from me and who can give me love. And I want to be able, and I want to heal this Three of Swords so I can receive it without paranoia. Where is he in his headspace when he thinks about his feminine? So remember, the bottom of the deck is justice for him. He's thinking about how to give justice, how to do right by her, okay? That is his underlying energy as related to his feminine. So before the moon, you know, he just kind of took a rest. So maybe you guys weren't talking or weren't talking that much. So he took a rest. He retreated from the connection, okay? But now where is he? He is ready to come out of recuperation and spring forward, move forward to his feminine with this offer of love. Knight of Cups. The Knight is action, and she's waiting for that offer. So he's woken up, right? The moon energy. Remember, he's got the Tower in his 3D space, so I know he woke up from this recuperation phase. And now he wants to come blazing forward with passion to his feminine. He wants to move forward with an offer of love. He has gained strength during this time, and he is ready to commit. Four of Wands. So what happens in the after tarot, after these energies? He gains strength. He starts to take movement forward after this rest, after this recuperation, after this healing in his headspace. He makes an offer. He's gonna make an offer. So now where is she in her headspace as related to her masculine? Well, this is where she's at. So before, she was just, again, so he's retreated, right? Four of Swords. So here she's like, he's not, I don't feel connected. They're not connected. He's reaching out, but she's looking at him, but she doesn't know if he's healed. She doesn't know if he's changed. She doesn't know if he's different. So she's still considering this connection, but she's cautious, okay? So she's been cautious before. So where is she now? Page of Cups matches her overall energy. She's like, come with the offer already, all right? But she's having a Tower moment in her headspace. And I said, what is this Tower about? The Tower is about her masculine, the Emperor, okay? The Emperor is the divine masculine in the 3D. And what is this realization? That we are at a standstill, Two of Swords. And so what does that do? Sends her in a Three of Swords energy. She is sad over this. She's heartbroken over this, that her Emperor is not awake in her perception. He hasn't realized that he is the divine masculine, and the relationship feels stuck. That is the realization. That is why she is heartbroken, okay, over the connection. So I clarified, what's the Three of Swords about? Five of Swords matches this conflict that is in his overall energy about him kind of being indecisive of which way to go. So she's sad because, yes, they've had conflict. They've had conflict over third parties. They've had conflict in their connection, and where they both felt like they lost each other because there was an inability for him to come forward with the truth as the King of Swords. She's like, yeah, you can be sensitive all day long, but you were not this King of Swords, okay? You were not, and that's what broke my heart. That is what I'm realizing, is that my Emperor has halted this connection. Again, her perception, and my heart is broken because we're in conflict. We've lost, this is all in her head, lost the connection because he wasn't the King of Swords. So what happens? She's like, just come move forward already. Move forward already. And that is a match to his headspace, okay? Knight of Wands. So what happens in the after tarot? He comes forward as the King of Swords. The Knight of Wands is the action card, but he comes forward as this King of Swords. This is what she wants. This is what she needs him to be, because that inability for him to be that in the past was her Three of Swords energy, okay? He's going to be that in the future now. He will be. Where is he in his heart space as related to his divine feminine? Three of Wands. He was just kind of waiting. He didn't take action on this connection. He's just like looking at the paper. What are the directions? How do I get there? You know how masculines are with directions. You can't really give them directions. It's like, let me see, where is the light? She's my guide, okay? He's kind of looking, where did she drop the crumbs? And so he's just kind of been in a period of pause. Remember, he just was in this recovery state that he's getting out of. So in his heart, he was just kind of like, I don't know how to get there. I don't know how to get there yet. So now where is he? Nine of Cups. She is my wish. He wants to make his wishes come true. Two of Wands, match to his overall energy, planning. And I'm like, what is he planning? Well, he wants to plan a direction where he won't get rejected, Five of Pentacles, because right now they're in separation. He's trying to pick which way am I going to go that gets me out of conflict and gets us out of separation. He's planning for that. He's also healing his heart, Four of Swords. So he's, healing his headspace. Okay, but in his heart, he's got some heartbreak too, or he feels also that he needs to heal his feminine's heart, okay? And he's feeling a little stuck. But what happens after all of this? He comes forward with the offer. He gets on his horse, and this Knight of Pentacles, typically both hooves for this horse is on the ground. All four hooves are on the ground, but here the hoof is raised. The pentacle is raised. He's ready to come forward to his feminine with an offer. Now, where is she in her heart space as related to her masculine? Well, she was in this Three of Swords energy. Hearts pierced. She's kind of thinking about how he broke her heart. She was thinking about all these third-party situations that came into play that continued to break her heart. Okay, her heart maybe was whole before. But now in the before, it's like the pain came because of him. The pain came because of this offer, because he came to her with the Page of Cups offer. All right. And so not as a King of Cups, which is what he wants to be. And so in the before, this Three of Swords is clarified by the Page of Cups, is that he just wasn't ready to give her this cup of love as a king. Okay. The cup didn't come as a king. It broke her heart. Remember, there was this energy in the before where he's drinking from all the cups, from the third party cups, from the, divine feminine's cup, and the cup that he offered her was not worthy of her. Okay. And really not worthy of him. And so that broke her heart. So where is she today? Page of Swords. She's just observing him. She's kind of observing herself. She's observing this connection. She's in a period of observation. She has enlightenment. The sun matches the underlying energy for the bottom of the deck for the before tarot. So she's been enlightened. She's been enlightened. And she has had things illuminated to her. She is right now also in this hermit's energy where she has learned a lot about herself and her heart and what she wants in her life. And she knows that she wants success, whether that's with or without him. But again, she wants success in her connections, a dupe to her overall energy. And Knight of Cups, she wants him to come forward with his cup of love, okay? And the Knight of Cups is a match to his headspace. It is what he's thinking about, and it is what she wants in her heart. What happens in the after tarot? Lovers again. It's in her head, it's in her heart, and it's in her 3D space. So she's like getting her heart ready to receive this connection. She's getting ready to be able to give her heart, her apple, her love to this masculine. Remember, her last card in her overall energy, Six of Pentacles. She's getting ready to be able to give that to him. All right, so where are we in the 3D space for the masculine? So for the masculine, remember, the question is, what is happening to the masculine's 3D space as related to his divine feminine? So in the before energy, Ten of Pentacles. He's like, he already knew. So this is the Ten of Pentacles in the before. And you see, there's still the couple. There's still money. There's still a baby. There's animals. So he's always known that she is the person that he wants to be with. Okay. He's always known that. He's known it. And now he's ready to provide her justice. Now he's coming out of recovery and he knows that he wants her, okay? But in the 3D, he's just kind of like, I don't know how we're going to get this done. I drank from every cup, is she going to take my cup? Because remember, his Two of Wands is about, did I lose her? Is she going to reject me? What path am I going to take so I don't get rejected? So he's just dissatisfied. He's just like, I don't know how to do this. And when I clarified this Four of Cups, it's about justice. Remember, that's all about that's his energy. The main theme for him in this reading is, how do I give my feminine justice that I drank from all these cups and I didn't see the value in her cup? So the Four of Cups just is clarified by justice, which is a dupe to his underlying energy, is just he doesn't know how to heal her and heal himself, that, I feel like he's feeling guilty that he drank from all these cups and he didn't see the value. He wants to correct that, okay? The Four of Cups comes up in the future, so FYI. So he wants to correct this. He's just like, I drank from all these cups. What the heck? How am I going to get this Ten of Pentacles with my feminine? Tower. The Tower comes out after that. So he has this need to give her justice, but then he's had realizations. What is the realization? Ace of Pentacles. He wants to have a new beginning in the 3D. This is about engagements. This is about new beginnings in this world. And he knows that he has to show her that he is different, that he has transformed. Okay, so they can work as a team. He needs to show her that the karmics have flown off and now we can get into this new cycle. And I clarified this and I said, what is this wheel about? Because if a queen came out, I was going to be beside myself, but it didn't. Lo and behold, the Wheel of Fortune gets clarified by this karmic cycle is complete. And I said, okay, well, what's complete? Now we're ready for a new beginning. Oh, it's over. The karmics are done. And then what happens in the after tarot? Ace of Pentacles again. Match to the Tower. He knows he wants this new beginning, this engagement, this connection, and he wants to create the Ten of Pentacles with her. The cycle of karmics has ended. It's time for a new beginning. So now what is happening with her in the 3D space, okay? Let me get those cards. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, this was in the before tarot. So she's like, man, is he ever going to come forward? Because remember, she was like, Page of Pentacles, or sorry, Knight of Pentacles is the slow moving energy. She's like, is he ever going to take the coin and give it to me? Right? Because remember, she's like, my heart's broken because the cup he gave me was crappy, right? I'm cautious about this connection. And now she's like, is he going to come forward in the 3D? Is he going to come forward? I don't know if he's going to come forward, right? She's confused. She's, not sure if he's ever going to get it together. Again, her perception. What happens? What's happening now? Lovers. She's thinking about her connection. The Lovers came out in the before tarot in her headspace. The Lovers came out in the after tarot in her heart. And now it is in the current 3D energy. So she's like, I'm thinking about this connection. I want to come back together with my masculine, but I feel like there's things I don't know. So I was like, what is this moon energy about? Okay. She's tapping into her intuition. She's like, I need to understand what is happening behind the scenes. Well, here's what's happening behind the scenes. Knight of Cups again. Knight of Cups comes out in his headspace. That's what he wants to do. Knight of Cups also comes out in her heart space, and now it's a clarifier to what is happening behind the scenes. So what's happening behind the scenes is he's coming forward with his cup. That's what he's planning to do. And I got another clarification. Ace of Pentacles. It has now come out 3 times in the 3D space. 3D message, 3D card. He's coming forward to offer a new beginning. That is what is hidden from the feminine. Oh my God. Then we got the wheel. And I was like, oh my gosh, what's this wheel about? Because he just had the wheel. So she's like, the wheel is turning. And I'm like, well, what is it turning to or from? What is this? So it got clarified by 6 of Wands. Success. 6 of Wands is a dupe to her heart. 6 of Wands is a dupe to her overall energy. So we're going to be successfully removing karmics. Then we have the 9 of Pentacles, which matches the after tarot for her, which is people will become independent. People will become confident. He will come forward correctly. Okay. And karmics again come off. Cycle complete. World card matches the clarifier for his Wheel of Fortune. Cycle completes. And then what happens? Rebirth, renewal. The Temperance angel who's been protecting this connection calls this connection back to life. And there is now a second chance. There is now a rebirth of this connection. Okay. Now there's a rebirth of this connection. I mean, I was just amazed. So now what happens in the after tarot, after the rebirth? Well, 2 cards. First card that came out was the High Priestess. And I was like, oh, what's unknown? Because remember, we had the moon. And the moon, what was unknown from our High Priestess, Divine Feminine, is this, she doesn't see this cup of love and this new offer coming. So I said, what is this intuitive person. Like, what do we not know? I said, oh gosh, and again, I braced myself. Well, what was it? Judgment. Judgment is a clarifier to the high priestess. Is that she intuitively, she knows that there's a second call to this connection. And then we got the Nine of Pentacles clarified by the King of Pentacles. He gains the confidence to come forward, the 3D King, to make this offer to his feminine. Oh my God. All right, now let's go over the current connective energies. Bottom of the deck, Hermit, 10 of Cups, and 2 of Pentacles. Okay, so right now, yeah, there's a little imbalance, right? We're going within. We're learned people. We are ascended people. We're wanting this 10 of Cups to materialize, but right now we're trying to balance the connection out. That is what's happening in the current connective energy that's what the theme is. All right, so now what happens in the current connection? Emperor. This is our divine masculine. Matches this clarifier for the Tower. So the Tower was clarified by the Emperor and the 2 of Swords. So the realization, remember the Tower also came up in his energy. So he's definitely going through a tower to have this new beginning, and he's transforming. So this is him right now. He right now is very much getting into his Emperor's energy because of this Tower moment. He's having realizations that he needs to give his feminine justice. He's having the realization that he has to show that he's transformed in order for this new beginning to happen. The next card out, Knight of Pentacles. He wants to move this forward. Again, this is moving forward in the 3D. The Knight of Pentacles matches the Knight of Pentacles in the before tarot, okay? Remember, in the 3D space, this was the before, and he comes to her as a king. The offer comes as a king in the 3D. So we have the Emperor moving forward because he's gained his confidence. 9 of Pentacles. Remember, that's what we're seeing in this after tarot here, that he's going to gain his confidence. So he comes forward, confidence gained. Okay, to who? This High Priestess. Remember, the High Priestess is in the 3D. She doesn't see it coming, right? And I said, okay, what's this High Priestess energy about? She's just confused. She's like, I'm trying to tap into my intuition. I don't know which choice to make. Am I daydreaming? Is this an illusion? She's like, I just want some sort of communication, some sort of message. So what happens after this Emperor moves forward with confidence to his High Priestess who thinks that she is in a fantasy land? The wheel turns. And this is again the wheel. Again, the wheel came out in his 3D space. The wheel came out in her 3D space. But it's about the wheel moving into a better time. So this wheel is what's happening today because it's in the 3D space today. And I clarified it. I said, what's the wheel about? The Tower, the realization that the Emperor has had. These 2 cards clarify the wheel. That he has had the realization that she is his divine partner. Okay? And so now we've had the wheel turn for the masculine because and again, this Emperor, it happens in his 3D space, and the Emperor clarifies the Tower in her headspace. I can't say that enough, that he is the one who has now completely changed because he's had this last Tower moment where he is coming into this Emperor's energy and he's realized, I'm done with the karmics. I want my feminine. Okay, now what happens? He heals. That's what's happening. He heals himself. He heals the connection. And I said, okay, I just want to clarify, what are we healing? Well, the King of Pentacles heals. King of Coins. Match to the 3D space. Heals, and he works hard at it. He's worked hard at his healing. The King of Pentacles has worked hard at his healing. That is what's happening today. Our Emperor is coming forward with an offer with great confidence to his High Priestess who feels like she is daydreaming because the karmics are they're off the table now. They're out of the connection now because he's had a Tower moment. He is transforming into the Emperor and he is healed and worked hard to be this 3D king. That is the current connective energy. Now, let's go to future. All right. Bottom of the deck for the future energies. We're going to do 3 cards again. All right. We want to manifest something, waiting for our ships to come in. We're feeling a little stuck, but the divine is assisting. Star card. The divine is assisting. We are not alone. So what happens in the future? You're not going to believe it. 2 of Cups. Union. Reunion. Manifested magician matches her. Okay, so we have union in the future. We're creating this new world, this new life, this new connection, because the old has died. All right, and then we got 4 of Cups, and I was like, what's the 4 of Cups about? And then I clarified it. 4 of Cups. So now we have a man and a woman. Okay, so she's looking at the spilled milk. That makes a lot of sense to me because she's in this 3 of Swords energy. He's looking at her now like, how am I going to get the cups back? I drank all these 3 third-party cups. How am I going to get my cup back? So this 4 of Cups that's in this energy is her looking at her heartbreak in the future, him trying to figure out how to get it back. But then it's clarified by this new and improved beginning. Okay, so we get out of this, like, stop looking at the third-party cups that were consumed. And he's going to stop just looking at this cup that he could have had, or he's going to have, or that has now. Because remember, he has union. They're manifesting a new reality. And what was transformed was this third party. What was transformed was now he's going to take this cup. So we have a new beginning. So then what happens? We work hard. We work hard to commit to the High Priestess. We are the wiser now. Remember, the 8 of Pentacles came up as the clarifier to the King of Coins because we are healed now. And so now we're working hard together. Okay, the High Priestess, we're working hard together on our commitment. The cycle ends. And I was like, ooh, what a way to end the future, right? 10 of Swords. But yeah, now we're getting into a better time. So I said, what is this 10 of Swords about? Cycle's complete. Karmics are off. Justice has and I'm telling you, these 3, the Wheel, Justice, and 2 of Cups flew out together. This 10 of Swords came out with the World. And when I asked for another card, these 3 flew out together and I took it. So we're in the end, in the future, this painful, painful situation that we were in ends. It completes. Karmics fly off. This justice that the masculine wanted to give to his feminine and this connection, okay? The justice is what he is all about right now for her and this connection. He gives her justice and 2 of Cups. We have union. Oh my God. I mean, I was just like, you can't make this up. All right, future. I'm sorry, that was the future energy. I gave you the bottom of the deck. The bottom of the deck, I don't know if I told you guys this, but the clarifiers for the future energies, let's pull all 3. The contract is strong now because we're working as a team. 3 of Pentacles. Oh my God, that's just awesome. Okay, so now bottom of the deck, we'll do 3 cards here. We've had some obstacles in this connection. These are messages from Spirit. We have been strategic to how to now get into this state of innocence because justice will be served, okay? Justice will be served. So here's where we are. This is message from Spirit. The cycle is over. It's ended. This is ended. We are in a lucky time. We are the wiser. Why? Because we're in the Hermit's journey. Now we can build this commitment, this union. This is like 4 of Wands. The sun is shining on our connection and blessing our connection. It is at the bottom of the deck. It's also in her heart space. And now we have this commitment, this union, this promise of marriage, okay? I don't know, guys. Let me know if that resonated. Happy moon in Virgo. And I will be back later this week. And again, if you want your own personal reading, go to queenoflight1111.com. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.